He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
On the carry.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw again. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Buying time to his left. And he'll find a man. That's Landry. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Browns 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On play action, they'll throw.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second and 13. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 52 to Mike. Check 52 to Mike. Get him.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach takes this about 5 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because We often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
down by Eli Apple. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He may try and run for this. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Steelers send out their punter now. In punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. Rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets him a first down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Browns' 33-yard line.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
He can run for it, and he will. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Steelers first down.
Step, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Steelers 6.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry.
The pass.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9. Makes it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Down Browns.
Now back to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete.
The pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Being chased out left. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. 23 yards the pickup there. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now the second down throw on target, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2nd and 5.
27-yard line.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end?
able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
The line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one.
He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Cleveland, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll be at home.